Los Angeles Lakers head coach J.J. Redick does not take losses well, to say the least, and that has caught the attention of former NBA player Lou Williams. Redick, after the Lakers were blown off the floor in a 122-102 loss to the short-handed Atlanta Hawks, made it clear that he was none too pleased with his team's effort, saying that he saw nothing from his team in the first 2 minutes of the game. He said he knew at that time it was going to be a rough night. While some have lauded Redick for his competitiveness and honesty, his temper and obvious frustration during and after games have earned him criticism from fans and analysts alike. Williams, who played for the Lakers from 2015 to 2017, is one of those people, at least in regards to Redick's recent post-game reaction. "I ain't love it," Williams said, "and if I'm a player, I don't really love it, especially we're in a good run, we're in a good season. Let's not overreact and do this like we're not having our way in the season. We're having a pretty good season, and JJ should know as well as anybody these type of nights happen. These type of games happen." Now, his reaction can be his reaction, but if I'm one of the players, and I'm one of the guys playing for him, I'm not really feeling that reaction. We still have 46 minutes left to play, so you're telling me in those first 2 minutes, you knew we weren't going to have a good game, or you didn't see nothing out of our performance. Some of that is your responsibility as well. If you don't see us having the juice and having the energy that we need, or we're not executing in a way, then put us in those positions. That's what your job is, too. Technically, both Williams and Redick can be right. The players themselves might not like their coach's public comments after a disappointing loss, but it's possible Redick, whose team is off to a 7-3 start, knows his reaction will get the attention of his players moving forward. Tonight's road game versus the Charlotte Hornets should be a good test to see whether Redick was right, especially with LA having Sunday off and not having to travel far for a game with a team that has lost 3 of their first 10 and 5 of their last 6. It is expected that Austin Reeves, who missed Saturday's loss versus Atlanta, will play tonight in Charlotte. LeBron James has missed the entire 2025-26 season with sciatica on his right side, and the wait for his return finally has a tangible milestone. Head coach J.J. Redick revealed James would practice with the G League's South Bay Lakers on Monday, per Kobe Price of the Orange County Register, Sports Illustrated reports. The update came before the Lakers' road game at the Charlotte Hornets and signals movement toward his first action of the year. Last week, ESPN's Shams Charania reported James has been cleared for contact basketball activities and will be reevaluated in 1 to 2 weeks as he ramps toward full 5-on-5 participation, per Athlon Sports. That clearance set the stage for Monday's South Bay session, which Redick confirmed, with Law Murray of The Athletic also noting the plan tied to the Hornets' game day. The Lakers have stayed afloat through the first 10 games without James, opening 7-3. Luka Doncic has powered that start with 37 points, 10 rebounds, and 9.5 assists per game, a blistering line that has kept Los Angeles steady while LeBron works back. What it means right now for LA. This is the clearest indicator yet that James' 23rd NBA season is approaching. He suffered the right side sciatica during training camp, which delayed his debut and kept him out through the first 10 games. Even with that setback, the Lakers found early rhythm and identity around Doncic's production and Redick's standards. Redick's standards showed up in the aftermath of Saturday's 122-102 loss at Atlanta. Los Angeles played without James, Austin Reeves, and Gabe Vincent, and the performance drew a fiery response from the coach in his post-game presser, SI reports. That tone frames Monday's trip to Charlotte, where the Lakers will try to reset while James hits a vital tune-up with South Bay. The Hornets enter at 3-6, while the Lakers sit at 7-3. On the availability front, LeBron remains out with sciatica and Reeves is questionable with a groin issue. Charlotte lists Brandon Miller, shoulder, and LaMelo Ball, ankle, as out, and Miles Bridges as questionable with a back concern, per CSB Sports. Tip is set for 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The bigger picture for LeBron's timeline. A successful practice with South Bay marks progress in a process that already includes contact clearance and an imminent reevaluation window. That combination is exactly what Lakers fans needed to hear. It doesn't set a hard return date, but it gives a real checkpoint tied to on-court work, not just treatment and ramp up. Context matters here. Last season, James averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists, earned All-NBA second-team honors, and helped Los Angeles to 50 wins and the third seed, per Yard Barker. He turns 41 in December, yet his production and impact remains central to how high the Lakers can climb when the games tighten. For now, the message is simple and verifiable. Shams cleared the lane with a contact update and re-eval timeline. Redick confirmed the South Bay practice ahead of Hornets-Lakers. The team is 7-3, Charlotte is 3-6, and the injury statuses stand as listed. The next meaningful update arrives when LeBron completes that practice and the medical staff checks the boxes that follow. The Los Angeles Lakers are one of the top teams in the Western Conference, and their strong start may motivate the front office to become more aggressive ahead of the NBA trade deadline. The Lakers have gone 7-3 to start the season despite a run of injuries to key players. Among those who have been injured at some point through 10 games are Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, who has yet to play at all, Gabe Vincent, and Jackson Hayes, all of whom occupy an essential part of the rotation. At different points, Reeves and Doncic have taken on individual efforts that have powered the Lakers to wins, all while the team has not been at full strength. With Doncic healthy once again, Reeves supposedly getting close to returning from a groin injury, and LeBron James nearing his debut this season, the Lakers could be on the verge of a serious push during the first half of the season. Reeves and Doncic are playing some of their best basketball, while James has been given an extended amount of rest. If they continue to win, the Lakers could end up exploring the trade market for reinforcements. According to Clutch Point's Brett Siegel, there is a name they are monitoring. One quick, small bit of intel revolves around the Dallas Mavericks' slow start, leading to teams wondering if they make roster changes before the trade deadline, Siegel wrote on X. Several teams continue to monitor Daniel Gafford, including the Los Angeles Lakers, sources told at Clutch Points. The Lakers were heavily linked to Gafford over the offseason due to their need for a center. Gafford ended up signing a contract extension, and then the Lakers signed DeAndre Ayton following his buyout. While Ayton has started to settle in, Gafford would give an upgrade over Hayes, the current backup center, while potentially covering the team in case the former Phoenix Suns big man goes through a poor run of games. Los Angeles has the salary to afford a trade for Gafford, though it comes down to how much they are willing to part with for a co-starting center. Something to keep in mind is that Luka Doncic thrived when playing alongside Gafford in Dallas, and his voice could potentially increase the Lakers' desire to finalize a deal.